All right, everybody. Just wanted to do another Monte how-to, second generation Monte series, how to change your dash pad out on your dash. This will also cover changing the lower portion of your dash as well. So these cars were notorious for having two-piece and one-piece dashes, depending on what year you got your car. Every car that I found has had a two-piece dash thus far. This is a 73. I do feel like the early 73s maybe had one pieces. Somebody out there knows what the situation was on it, but this is going to go over all that. Basic screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver is going to take care of you. A 1/4-inch socket with a long extension for when you get back in here. But in order to see if you got a two-piece dash, you can actually take your glove box pocket out and feel right on the back side of here. Right here is a bolt, and right here is a bolt. And they're little 1/4-inch bolts. Now, those bolts screw in from the backside and they screw into this dash. If you have those bolts there, chances are you've got a two-piece dash. You can also kind of see there's a gap up there, so I would assume by looking at this it's a two-piece. So if your radio bezel or your radio holder is busted out, this is what you have to replace in order to get those mounting points back again. I've seen people take their gauge clusters out, they're not all the way out fully, and it busts these portions out here. A lot of things can happen to this, but your mounting points for these dash pads, obviously you'll have it out of the car. It's the easiest. You've got two mounting locations, two little Phillips screws right there. Once you get in here, you'll take the 3 screws that are holding that in out, and you will reveal 2 more screws, one right here and one right here. Let's zip this guy out real quick. You've got another one right here, another one right there, and then you have another one right there as well. So once you get all those screws out, you basically got most of the screws on this side of the dash ready to roll, okay? You do have one more screw that hides right here, right on the inside going straight up, okay? And then you've got your 2 screws on the other side as well. Once you get that dash flipped over, I've kind of prepped a little bit of this, so we're kind of ready to go. You do have to remove more things. One of the things you have to remove is your center portion, where your ports are, your vents are for the center of the dash. Those will have 4 screws right on the inside to the center of the dash. You'll also have one more for your rear or your left side. Excuse me, your right side. And that'll pull out the right side AC vent. Now, once you get those out, you'll have one on each side, one on the top and one on the bottom. And then once you get that out, you can go a step further. You can take these bolts out, which will remove your AC vent. These vents are not reproduced for our cars. However, on my car, when I did it, I bought reproductions for a 75 Chevy C10 truck. They are the exact same vents, exact same, okay? Brand new, aftermarket. They're not cheap, but they are brand new, and that will save you some time and money of trying to figure out what to do with them. Now you've got your screws right across the backside. Pretty simple. Those are the screws that I was talking about, okay? I'm going to zip those out real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, so we got all the screws across the bottom out, okay? There are 2 more screws right here holding the inside in, and this whole top pad will come completely off. Super simple, okay? That's how you change the bottom half or the top half of your dash. Now you've got these braces in here. Those can stay on, they can come off. There's just one screw holding them on at this point. This is what bolts into the bottom of the dash for mounting. And then you've got another side mounting screw right here on the sides. So this is for your steering column. This is where it just is a brace and it bolts right into there. You've also got your mounts for your lower AC controls on the right side, left side of the car. And then you've got your switch for your headlights, windshield wipers, and your e-brake cable. So that's kind of how it comes out. Like I said, this dash top probably won't be for sale. If you want to change your speaker, now's the time to do it. It's got a backing plate on the back side. It just screws in with a screw on each side. I was going to try an older model speaker. They make a split 6x9, so it's half and half basically. So it's two smaller, basically 3-inch speakers, and they have tweeters in them. So you can have a dual left and right side speaker for your front if you want, since they usually only came with one. What I wanted to do personally was take the old 70s, mid-70s style cutlasses, cut the hole in the top because they had a speaker mount down here. But that's a different story. We'll get to that some other time. So I will end up selling this lower dash half if anybody needs it. We'll get that posted here probably tomorrow. So other than that, if you got any questions, let me know. It's pretty straightforward. Again, you can change those vents if you want. So completely up to you. You got a lot of options that you can do. So we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.